Live coverage of the Alabama Bass Trail presented by AmFirst Federal Credit Union begins now.
Neighbors, and welcome to the 2026 kickoff of the Alabama Bass Trail 100 Series presented by Phoenix Boats here at beautiful Smith Lake Park. And we sent 100 teams of anglers out there this morning in search of $25,000 worth of bass. And we've got them starting to stack up at the tanks here. But before we kick things off, we're going to start things like we do at each and every Alabama Bass Trail event by honoring this great nation with the playing of our national anthem. All right. Before we get to weighing some bass, we got to get a very special lady up here, the one and only Miss Kay. Look at that. Everybody trying to get a raise around here, Miss Kay. Does that work on you?
That is only the people who I pay clap, if you've noticed that. So it's okay.
I was whistling.
Oh, exactly. But I pay you too, so that's
true.
That's good. What a way. I mean, in true Alabama Bass Trail fashion, we had a 3-hour fog delay this morning. Before I say that, first time we've ever been to the Coleman side of Smith Lake and visit Coleman, and everybody involved here showed out this week. They have been right beside me every step of the way. Jeff Shelton put on an amazing outdoor expo over at the Omniplex, allowed us to do our meeting there. People are buying stuff left and right from what I hear over there. So, hate we couldn't be there today, but we sent out 100 boats this morning. Not one person. I didn't hear one person complain all morning about the fog delay. Yeah, they wanted to get out there to fish, but they wanted to be safe too. And this is a special place to me now. This is my new hometown, and it thrills me to be able to be here and bring the Alabama Bass Trail 100 here. Thank you to Visit Coleman. Thank you to everyone. The Trimble Fire Department, who was out here on the water all day today in case we needed them, in case of an emergency. The Marine Patrol was out here this morning making sure everybody was good. So, you know, it takes a village to produce something like this. And I've got family here today and friends that, you know, have never been a part of bass fishing before, but they wanted to come and see what it was about. And I love this community. I love this lake. Plays a big part in the Alabama Bass Trail history. So glad to be here.
It's always awesome being on Smith Lake. You know I love those spotted bass, so I feel like we're going to see a few of those this afternoon.
You know, I saw Eddie Jewell walking up, and Eddie and Eric don't come to the scale together very often, so I feel like they're going to start us off really well. You know, we've got some really good anglers here, from Bassmaster Elite Series guys to former Bassmaster Classic champions to the newest Bassmaster Classic qualifier fisher, Anaya. We've got a lot of really good anglers in this field, and they're going to catch them. They always do. So let's weigh in some bass, and let's give out over $100,000 today.
I am here for it. Let's go. Let's do this. Eric White and Eddie Jewell up first, boat 21. These Tennessee River Hammers coming on up here, and they got 5 today for $744. Cold, foggy start to the morning, Eddie.
Yeah, but we learned one thing. If we weigh in early, we can leave for 30 seconds.
There you go. Congratulations, new leaders right here.
I want to say happy birthday to my baby girl today. It's a good day. It's her birthday, so I'll be home see her in a little while.
All right, happy birthday. In a couple hours, y'all be celebrating. Boat 13 up next, James Swindle, Paul Ernest, and we're going to have a new leader. Sorry, Eddie, it did not last long. 5 that'll go 14:36 for Swindle and Ernest. doing what they always do. Y'all just catch them all the time.
We do our best now. I mean, the fog delay didn't bother us. We don't usually catch our fish after 12 o'clock anyway, so we just goof off until around noon, and then we start fishing.
How'd you catch that 14 pounds today on Smith Lake?
On a shaky head.
On a shaky head. All right, let's hold those up. Right out front here. That's going to be our first Thompson Tractor Company heavy lift right there of the season. A new partner of ours. There we go. Swindle and Ernest. 14:36 to kick things off on a short day today with that 3-hour fog delay. And up next, we got boat number 5, the Jacksons, Adam and Andy Jackson, with another 5-fish limit. I'll go 663. Did you stay warm out there today?
It's pretty chilly this afternoon.
Yeah, it's definitely changing out there. I'm glad we're not fishing tomorrow.
Getting colder as it goes.
No doubt about it. Well, did you have fun on the water today?
We did. Definitely. Definitely.
That's all that matters. We'll see you down the road. Eric Summers, Tommy Pegues, boat 12, 3 bass. 3 good ones. 3 for 628. They needed some friends.
They did. We never had them on.
Time to head south.
Time to head south.
We'll see y'all at the next one. Good to see you. Former champs in these ABT 100s. Ken Walters, Dallas Weldon, boat 14, some spotted bass experts. Y'all are looking forward to the rest of this season, I can imagine.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe Neely Henry. 5 that'll go 10:09. How'd y'all catch them today?
Shaky head.
On a shaky head. All right, Smith Lake Special. Going to be several anglers come across this stage talking about a shaky head today, if I had to guess. Jacob Floyd, Timmy Sheridan, boat number 3. Good bag of fish today. 5 that'll go 12:19. Going to take you to second place today. That's a sweet mustache.
Thank you.
Did that lull those spotted bass into the boat today?
I think so. We didn't lose any.
How'd y'all catch them?
Shaky head.
On a shaky head. I told you. Want to hold those up real quick as we get going here. Get us on those Thompson Tractor Company heavy lifts right there. 12:19 today. John, you should grow a mustache like that. Have you ever thought about it?
I thought about it, but, my facial hair always itches when it starts growing out, so I think it would drive me crazy.
You got to fight through the pain because that's awesome.
I'd probably be super sexy, though, if I had one.
You'd nail it. You'd nail it. James Hallman and Michael Lindsay up next, boat number 4 with 5 fish. He had to wait a long time for that early boat number today.
Yeah, we did. We had a little game plan that was going to take us all day to catch 5, and we were hoping to just get 5 good bites, and we had to abandon that pretty quick and live scope, and that's something we're still trying to learn. So it was all good. We're thankful to have what we got.
8:44 on the day for you here at Smith Lake. We appreciate you being here. We'll see you at the next one. Uh-oh, here come these Maddox boys. They know something about a spotted bass. I know that. Carson and Jake, and they got them today. Boat number 9, 5, it'll go 13:43. Going to take them to second place. Good job. How'd we catch them? On some sneaky Japanese bait, I have no doubt. But go ahead. He'll lie to me. I know he will.
We actually went with the Alabama special, shaky head.
Okay. Shaky head and the Maddox boys. We're going to weigh one for Mountain Dew Big Bass. Go ahead and pick it out. Jake, was Carson a good net man, or were you a good net man today?
A little bit of both, but we are very, 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 very against nets. So we don't use them. So just boat flip.
You just like making it harder.
Boat flip and grab them.
Okay.
More fun.
I like it. Make it a little more fun. We got a Mountain Dew Big Bass of 356. 356 for a Mountain Dew Big. Beautiful. Smith Lake spotted bass. Go ahead. Y'all hold them out here loud and proud for Jared out front, and then for Miss Angela right here on the side. The Maddox boys showing up and showing out. No surprise seeing them on the roster on this spotted bass heavy ABT 100 schedule here in 2026. The Maddox boys. Up next, we got boat number 10, Ted Paisley, Mark Condrick. How are we, boys? 5 fish today on Smith Lake. That'll go 11.55. Double-digit bag to get the year started.
Oh, man, it was a day. It was just everything possibly go wrong, but, had fun.
Tell me about it. What went wrong?
Ripped the light off my power pole, got the hot foot stuck, broke some fish off. Yeah, it's been fun.
You're ready for the couch.
Oh, yeah.
Well, good news, you're closer than you were just a little bit ago. All right, Clint Blackwood, Briar Chambers coming off a top 10 in the ABT 100 Angler of the Year race last year. Getting things started here close to home. 5 it'll go 11.68, and you caught every one of them on a flipping stick today, didn't you?
I wished. We tried real hard, I ain't going to lie to you, but it did not happen.
Were they on that live scope screen today?
Actually, we turned it off for a little while, and then we had to turn it back on because it did not go as planned.
So what bait got you that 11.56?
Mainly a Nico and a shaky head.
Shaky head again. Listen, it's like how states have a state bird, state flowers. The shaky head is the Smith Lake official bait.
It's probably the only bait that catches fish out here year-round.
Consistently. Good job. Great start to the season. Good to see you boys as always. All right. I see only Mark McKegg. I know what that means, at least what it normally means. Tim Hurst, Mark McKegg, 11:39, former champs here. One of the winningest teams in Alabama Bass Trail history. But when you come up here solo or Tim comes up here solo, it ain't good normally.
Well, Tim's not coming up here solo. He's going to send me when we don't have him.
He does make you do the walk of shame, to be fair.
When we have him, though, he's coming with me for sure.
Oh, yeah, he likes to cheese and hold them up. How'd you guys catch them today?
We caught him flipping the jig. We went way up the river. We were going to catch them scoping and stuff like that, but with the fog delay, it was just I had some really good ones in practice. I had some really good ones for this lake, but I was not. It was taking me all day to catch them, and so when we had the fog delay, we said, look, let's just run up there, and we knew we could catch 5 doing that, so that's what we did.
As always, the veterans making veteran moves. Mark McKegg and Tim Hurst. Up next, we got boat number 8, Lavoy Lemon and Michael Black. Watched them on ABT Live for a little bit this morning, throwing a jig around. 5 it'll go 6.19. Just never got those quality bites today on that jig.
You couldn't convince me there's a quality fish there.
They lied to you.
They lied.
Well, it's probably my fault because anytime I'm close, they just shrink.
Yeah, you've brought me bad luck twice now.
Well, avoid me on the MPFL is all I can tell you. See you guys down the road. Trace Antunes and Dalen Milam. Watch this one right here for boat number 2. 5 that are going to go 15.98 all the way to first place on that Pro Guide Batteries leaderboard. Trace and Dalen, welcome to the party. With a bag full of Smith Lake spotted bass right there. Trace Antunes, Dalen Milam going to weigh one for Mountain Dew Big Bass, which is currently 356. And they got that with a 373 Smith Lake spotted bass. Hold those up out front right here for Jared. Thompson Tractor Company heavy lift coming up right here. Look at those pretty Smith Lake spotted bass. Trace and Dalen said, we want to hold some up right here to the side, guys, and don't run off real quick. We got to talk about it. You can't come in here and shake up the game like that and not get interviewed. How did we catch those today?
Us young boys had to go shake them in all day.
What kind of minnow are we shaking?
3.3, 6-inch strobe shaker.
Okay. What depth range you catching those fish in? I'm going to ask you. I feel like he's giving me a look like he's going to lie to me.
Kind of everywhere. Some shallow, some deep. They were swimming everywhere today.
Catch a lot of Smith Lake bass today?
We caught a decent amount, but the fog delay took a minute.
It took more than a minute, about 3 hours worth. Well, great job. with a bag like that. We're probably going to talk to you guys again in just a little bit. All right, these guys won our kickoff last year on Guntersville in the ABT 100s. Matt Adams, Jason Whitehead always catch them. They got 5 that are going to go 14:57, taking them all the way to second place. The hits keep on a-coming, and that looked like a fun day out there on Smith Lake.
We had a blast, an absolute blast. We probably had, I don't know, 3 or 4 limits. It was a good day.
Gum. Did Jason catch most of them, Matt? Did you catch them, or was it a combination?
I caught every one of them, whether it be with rod or net. I caught every one of them.
It counts, right? In a team tournament event, it counts. And we got a new Mountain Dew Big Bass, 4 pounds even right there. Y'all know the drill better than anybody. Hold them up. One of those Smith Lake largemouth sneaking in there, huh? All largemouth? Got one. Goodness gracious. Should have known Matt Adams and Jason Whitehead would have found a largemouth. They locked through to Guntersville. Somebody polygraph them. Just kidding. Nobody posts that on the internet. Did not happen, okay? I say things sometimes that aren't true to be funny. Number 1 bait today to catch all them largemouth.
Oh, man, we're punching grass all day. Carolina rigging hard spots.
Get out of here. Matt Adams. He'll never tell you the truth either. Here's some ABT North Anglers of the Year. We're in the running last year in the ABT 100 Angler of the Year race. Justin Bussey, Ben Webb, 5. That will go 10:50 today. Did you punch any grass today?
All of it. Every bit of it.
You should have. How'd you guys catch them today?
With luck. Like
Dynamite?
12 o'clock, we had 1 fish in the box, so we had a ditch bite going, and the F word kind of got us this morning. We kind of knew it was going to be a struggle bus all day, but somehow we ground out a limit, and we're just go back to Mississippi.
Glad to have them. You guys be safe going home. Good to see you as always. Oh, here they come. Brian Stifler, Wesley Gore. Boat number 44, 5. That will go 14:56. Going to take you to 3rd place today. You like putting up with this guy over here?
Absolutely, man. You couldn't ask for a better party.
Good to have him back. Wesley Gore, how we doing? You didn't shake a minute today at all, did you?
I did not.
He didn't. He really didn't. Brian, is he lying?
Nope. I might lie to you, but he won't. Yeah.
How'd y'all catch him then?
We caught him on a worm. Literally, I think every one of them. Every one of them were on a worm.
On a worm. Shake your head.
That was one of the ways.
They're being sneaky. They're being sneaky. Y'all go ahead and hold them up. Y'all know the drill. Brian Stifler, Wesley Gore. Wesley fixing to start that Elite Series campaign. Some of those Smith Lake spotted bass. Wesley's got a busy year coming up fishing the ABT 100s, the Bassmaster Elite Series, the National Professional Fishing League. He's not going to be home at all. 14:56 for Stifler and Gore. All right, boat number 29 up next, Ryan and Kyle Schroeder. 5 bass today. Good bag of fish. Going to get them in that top 10. 12:20. 12:20. And we know you Schroeder boys like them spotted bass.
Not here.
You like current, though, don't you? We've got a couple more events coming up this year with a little bit of current. How'd you guys catch those today?
On a jig.
On a jig. I think I could have guessed that, too, with y'all. Great job. Into that Pro Guide Batteries leaderboard. Top 10 right there. Gary Thompson and Shane Mears, boat number 50 coming up. 5 that will go 10:43, a double-digit bag to start the ABT 100 season this year. You're running away. You're ready for the heated seats in the truck. I will see you at the next one. Boat 35, Lawrence Judd, Cody Detweiler. 2 bass today on a cold Smith Lake day. 5:03. 5:03 for the first event of the year. Tough, cold day out there.
Yeah, it was a tough day today. Caught a bunch of fish, just that slot limit, kind of sucks a little bit. But it's all right. Still a tough day, but I had a lot of fun. And like I said, caught a lot of fish, so hopefully we'll come back.
Hard to complain on a January day getting a few bites. That is for sure. Here come the Markhams. Mike and Michael, boat number 20 with a 5-fish limit. That will go 11:63. 11:63 for boat number 20. Double digits here to start the year. How'd you catch them?
Shake your head.
Shake your head. The shaky head, the Smith Lake Special. Boat 41, Jason Thomason, Tim Hatcher, 5 fish. I'm going to get them in that top 10. 5 that'll go 12.57. 12.57 going to take them all the way to 6th place right now on that Pro Guide Batteries leaderboard. Were you scoping or hoping today? A little bit of both.
We were not scoping. We were throwing a shaky head in a Carolina rig.
Shaky head, dragging low and slow. What's on the business end of that shaky head?
Cinco.
Okay. Shaky head and a Cinco. Jason Thomason, Tim Hatcher. Rusty White Jr., Brian Elder, boat 30. 5 bass today that will go 8.39 to start the year. You shaking it? Yeah. I get it. It's cold, but hey, you still caught a limit.
It's not cold. It's just 2 days ago it was cold. It's not cold today, but yes, we caught a limit and actually called one of those like 8 or 10 inches.
Those bambinos.
That's right.
Those that'll swim out of the weigh-in bag and a crack in it.
It's bait.
Exactly. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Michael Geiger, Jake Aiken, boat 22 with 5 bass. That will go 8.53. Did you call any bait today?
We caught a couple little ones, but we got burned. The crankbait bite burned us, and we slowed down and drug a little bit, and all 3 of our overs came dragging. Should have done it all day long.
Well, I'm sure you'll get them in Neely Henry. We'll see you there. Jimmy Whaley, Terry Adams, boat number 40. Good bag of fish going 12.31. Going to put you in the top 10 right now. How'd you catch them?
Good old Carolina rig and a shaky head.
Good old Carolina rig and a shaky head. Starting to sound like a broken record up here. And everybody on the internet says you just got a live scope and throw a jig head minnow now. It's the only thing bass bite. But you come to Smith Lake, you better throw a shaky head and a Carolina rig, I think. Jonathan Jeffers, Preston Henson. Been running around that General Lee all day today. 5 that'll go 9.71. I saw you fishing a little shallow this morning to start the day. How did you attack Smith Lake today?
Well, I found them shallow in practice, and they were gone. And then we found them on that, what do they call that? I call it the koosh ball. But they just wouldn't eat it today. They'd follow it, but not eat it.
That's how it goes sometimes on Smith Lake. That's for sure. Good to see you as always. All right, boat 31, some absolute certified fish catchers right here from Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Trent and Johnny Surratt, 5 that will go 11.34 today. Double-digit start to the year, but not what you're looking for. I know y'all like catching them 20-pound bags.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
No concrete here either.
No, I wish there was.
Let's see you guys down the road. All right, winners of our last ABT 100 of the year. Nolan Spencer and Robbie Spencer, father-son team, caught a big old bag of them at Wilson Lake to end the year last year, and they're doing the same again. 5 that'll go 13.77, going to move you to 5th place to start out the season right here and picking up where you left off, looks like.
It ain't bad, man. The fog delay really hurt us. The way we were catching them, we were having to fish really slow, meticulous. We kind of had a plan to fish some drains first off and then go to that. So we kind of had to scrap everything, go straight to that, and just go slow. I mean, they were biting weird today. We had a bunch of fish pull off, a bunch of fish that just wouldn't commit to the bait. It was tough, but we're happy with what we got, and we'll go to the next one.
What kind of bait were you using whenever you made that change late in the day?
I mean, we were using we didn't really make a change in bait. It was more or less just really slowing down, but it was an unnamed bait that we used with forward-facing sonar.
Sneaky suckers, the Spencers, always just never giving me the goods. All right, hold them up out here. You go to 5th place, you got to hold them up. One of those Thompson Tractor Company heavy lifts right there. Pretty spotted bass. I'll hold one up for you since you asked. I'll get my hands cold. Why not? Since you lied to me about the bait, why not? All right, Brian Adamson, Ryan Lloyd, boat 48. Crazy day today, I know that. 5 that are going to go 14.33. Going to have you in 5th place right now. pulled up on you guys on ABT Live. You said, we got 13 pounds in the box. We're fixing to run over here and hit one spot. I said, man, I'm going to go with you. And that's where your day took a turn. Tell us what happened whenever the black cloud, Luke Duncan, showed up.
Well, we got on pad, and we made it about 50 yards, and I lost my lower unit, my prop, everything.
I noticed that in the parking lot. Everything that was supposed to be there was not there anymore.
Yeah, it started rattling when we took off, and we knew it wasn't going to last long. But luckily, we were pretty close and controlled back to the ramp.
Y'all had a backup boat. Luckily, y'all came up here, swapped, and were you able to cull when you went back out?
We culled twice, caught one scoping for you, so good deal.
Well, I like to hear it. That's one way to overcome adversity. Y'all were not panicked at all. You were close, got on the trolling motor, came back up here, hold them up right out front. Y'all know the drill for sure. Y'all always catch them. And I believe you told me you caught most of them shallow, right?
Yeah, we started second cast in about 3 foot of water, caught a 35-pound striper. That took 15 minutes to get in, and we caught the rest of them shallow.
Awesome day, Adamson and Lloyd. They're always going to be in the dirt somewhere. You can look for them up there grinding around. That is for sure. Here, I'm going to get cold wet again. Right out front. Bradley Jones, Kyle Dorsett, boat 98. Some spotted bass hammers right here. 5 that will go. 1378, going to take you to 6th place right now on that Pro Guide Batteries leaderboard. I want to hold those up out front after you tell me how you caught all of them.
We just went cranking.
Kind of crankbait.
Shad Rap.
Okay, a little rapple shadder. You throwing it on a spinning rod?
No, bait caster.
A bait caster. All right, that thing's a little lightweight. Y'all hold them up out here. First cranking bag that's came across the stage so far. Sixth place. Starting to stack up weight-wise as it tends to do here at Smith Lake, John Simpson.
Yeah, not much of a gap between the places, but it's getting closer to where we thought it was going to take the win.
No doubt about it. These guys always catch them. There's a couple guys waiting in the wings that always catch them here. They got that last name. It's always catching them on this lake. When you pull up at a tournament at Smith Lake and there's a Wiggins in the crowd, you're like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to pay my money. Boat 26, Jordan and Jarrett Wiggins coming up here. Good to see you, boys. 5 today on the home pond. That will go 13-20. Get you in the top 10 right now. How'd you catch them?
Man, just scope and just a little Ned rig. I thought I had something a little figured out yesterday, but it didn't pan out, especially with the lake, with the fog and everything else. But I've been stuck on that number all winter, man. I just cannot get over it. I don't know what I'll do something different. I'll go fish for largemouth. I catch 13. I'll go fish for spots. I catch 13. I'm just stuck. I don't know.
Well, do this. Do not call Jesse and ask for advice. That's a bad move to get out of the 13-pound blues. The Wiggins jumping to 9th place. Up next, boat 42, JT and Jeff Russell with 5 bass. What's up, JT? Good to see you. How are you, sir? Got 5 bass. Good bag for the Russells. 14-18, going to take them to 6th place. And we're going to weigh one for Mountain Dew Big Bass, I'm hearing. How big is it, JT?
Not too big, but it was good on a cold day for like today.
No doubt about it. 4 pounds even right now, going to be your Mountain Dew Big Bass. Let's see what it weighs. Good Smith Lake largemouth. 361 on a Smith Lake largemouth. You guys hold them up right out here. Get you a picture. How'd you catch them today?
All cranking.
All cranking. What kind of crankbait?
Fritz side.
Fritz side crankbait. Cranking them up on Smith. We saw the ABT North opener last year won on a crankbait. Definitely not a surprise to hear that a few times today as well. Largemouth for the Russell crew. And up next, we spent some time with these boys on ABT Live. Bailey Boucheries, Brenton Godwin, who spent some time on ABT Live on the other side of the camera in his days. Both 32.5 today. That'll go 11.56. And when we were with you guys out there, you were zigging, zagging, scoping, throwing that minnow everywhere. I saw bait fuel flying everywhere. It was crazy.
Yeah, that was our game plan, and the early bite, obviously with this fog delay, kind of had to change it up just a little bit. But we found them there about lunchtime. 11 pounds we had, and caught them the rest of the day. Just no size.
All on a jig head minnow style bait.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bailey, is he lying to me?
Nope. We scoped, and we were hoping while we were scoping, and we never scoped up the big one. But it was fun. We caught a ton of fish. So
Looked like y'all were having fun out there, even though y'all were freezing. Good to see y'all. Great job. Chris Hutcherson, BG Marvettes, boat 65 with 4 bass today. Four that'll go 10 even. 4 good ones. That was probably Darian if there was some terrible music.
It was, yeah.
Definitely Darian. Trust me. How'd you catch him today?
Jig.
A jig. Like a finesse jig?
Yeah.
Always a good bet on Smith Lake. That's actually what I picked to win this tournament on a bait preview this morning, so I'm hoping it wins. Thank you for being here. Woo, 397 on a Mountain Dew Big. Very close, 4 even right now. Matt Adams, Jason Whitehead still on top of that Mountain Dew Big. We've got Chad and Cannon Murphy coming up next, boat 28. Here, we're going to weigh one from Mountain Dew Big as well. 5 that will go. 1265. 1265. Tell me about it.
It was a slow start to the morning, but we picked up a crankbait later in the evening and started catching a couple.
What kind of crankbait? That sounds like a fun day.
Fritside 5.
What color?
Crawfish.
Crawfish. Were you getting nervous out there waiting in that fog?
A little bit.
You were ready to go, weren't you? What'd you do during the fog delay?
Sat there on my phone and ate a biscuit.
You were Snapchatting, weren't you? TikToking.
Yep.
You weren't doing no TikTok dances, though, were you?
No, sir.
All right, that's all that matters. 365 on a big. Thank you, guys. All right, John Pollard knows how to win. John said he had to hold on to the bag. He was afraid the wind blow it away like a kite. 3 that'll go 524 for a former winner here on the Alabama Bass Trail. Up next, boat 39, we got old Alpha Man himself, Thomas Shelton, and he went out this morning. Oh, Alpha Muffin. What is that? Maddie. Now, Maddie, you were missing at takeoff this morning. Where were you sleeping in?
I think so.
You think you were sleeping in? Man, I don't. Dude, that's a pretty. Is that a Pokemon? Is that a Charizard? I really don't know anything about Pokemon.
It's a mega torpedo.
What's that worth? My kids tell me those are worth a lot. $20. You want to give it to me? Thank you. Cool. $10.99. Well, if Maddie had woke up, you might have caught even more.
It was a little too cold this morning for her. I thought once we had the fog delay, I was like, man, she could have fished, but it got cold again. So, yeah.
How'd you catch those today?
I caught them all scoping. I couldn't find a big one shallow to save my life. So, it is what it is. On to the next one.
Maddie, are you going to be there in June at Neely Henry? It's going to be warm there.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, well, you better be there when we call your boat number. Give me a fist. Thank you. Find more Pokemons. Catch them all. Chad Hazel, Desmond Fowler, boat 36. 5 to go, 1185. 1185. No Pokemons for you.
Yeah, it was a tough day for sure.
How'd you catch those?
Caught them in a ditch.
I'm in a ditch. What kind of bait are you using in that ditch?
Worm.
A worm. All right. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. See you down the road. Up next, Oh, I figured we are going to weigh a big one with this crew, John Simpson. This is your ABT North Anglers of the Year from last year. Hunter Davidson, Bryant Fikes, 5 that will go 13.76. Going to take you to 9th place right now on the Pro Guy Batteries leaderboard. And I really like that hat. It looks warm.
No, it is warm. We had a good day. I had motors issue yesterday. I didn't even get to practice. So Hunter had some fish found a long ways away. We were going to go crank for some largemouth, but then the fog delay kind of made us skittish, so we just hung around here and happy with that.
How'd you catch those?
Scoping.
All scoping. What kind of bait?
Mostly mooch minnow.
On a mooch man, a 391, just shy of that Mountain Dew big bass. Thank you, guys. We'll see y'all down the road. Davidson and Fikes. Boat 37 coming up. Adam Gilliland, Leslie Jones, 5 fish. That will go. 5 that go 10.25 to start the ABT 100s this year. Did you have fun out there today?
No.
No? Come on, you caught a double-digit limit. You got 5 fish. You were just a little cold, I guess.
Yeah. We needed that other 2 hours this morning.
No doubt. That's definitely the theme of the day. You always want to get out there first thing in the morning in the wintertime. Seems like there's a bite window, so we missed that today with that nasty fog.
Yep. We've had 4 good days of practice. We've been 15, 17 pound a day. Lower unit went out on us on Thursday night, and we scrambled yesterday with the help of Lee Pitts and Kate Donaldson, and we found one. We went and got it last night and got it on, done about midnight.
Overcame that adversity, catch a double-digit bag. Thank you, guys. Good job. Speaking of help, here comes Lee Pitts. Steve Engel, 4 for 575. You should have been given a 20-pound bag for helping those gentlemen out, I think. Karma.
I thought I'd get a little bit off of it, but, I'm tickled to death. Like I said, we got 1 day's practice yesterday, and today was 4 times better than yesterday because we did not have a bite yesterday, and we had 4 bites today. So everything's looking good.
You need to come back tomorrow then.
No.
It's going to be colder. Good to see you, Lee Pitts. Comes a fella that knows this pond. Chad Hall, Alan Glasgow. Boat 68, 5 that will go. 14.32, going to go to 6th place right now. Going to weigh one for Mountain Dew Big. How'd you catch them today, Mr. Hall?
Scoping, of course.
You scoper, you. Just a minnow shaker.
I'm a minnow shaker from way back.
That's all you've ever done since I've known you.
All you got to do is let them follow it.
That's it.
Man, just do it, right?
All spots today?
Yeah, all spots.
416, a new Mountain Dew Big. Let's go ahead and see that beast. 416 on a Smith Lake spot for Chad Hall. He's caught a few of those 4-pound spots on Smith Lake over the years. Right out front for Jared, and then right here for Angela. Chad Hall, Alan Glasgow going to 6th place and taking over that Mountain Dew Big Bass. 416. See you, buddy. Good job. Robert Robinson, Morgan Brown, boat 71. 5 that will go. 11-11. You couldn't do that again if you tried.
Probably not. I'm just glad to have 11-11. We caught 5 keepers today. That's it.
What'd you catch them on?
Everything on jig.
Everything on a jig.
Great practice. I mean, it was too easy. And then you get a fog delay, and it's like.
And you're sitting there in that crowd thinking in that fog like, man, if we could only be fishing right now.
The 5 we caught was in the first 45 minutes of getting there.
No kidding. So you had an early deal.
Yeah, we had an early deal.
Well, sorry about the fog. We can't do anything about it. Actually, you can file a complaint with Miss Kay about the fog or maybe the city of Coleman. No doubt about it. Joe DeCerny, Roger Schilling. I did say it right. Boat 74. 5, it'll go 13-14. Going to have you just shy of the top 10. I said you slide right over here. I said your name right. Now tell me how you caught them.
Man, we struggled in the morning. Everything we had disappeared offshore and scoping, and then we went shallow, and then this guy decided to catch hopefully a 4-pounder. I don't know. It's a big one. So.
All right, let's see. 416 right now, currently a 406. So just shy of that Mountain Dew Big Bass. What did that sucker bite?
Big swim bait.
Big swim bait. Old glider?
No, big swim bait.
Okay. Okay. I like it. That's the first time we've heard that today on stage. Hold that thing up. Hold that 4-pounder up right out here. Big swim bait. You can take a picture of that one. Oh, spotted dog right here. Hold it up for Jared. couple 4-pound spots coming in here late in this weigh-in. Nicely done. All right. These boys know their way around spotted bass. The Millers, Caleb and Connor, both 54. How you doing, young men? Y'all doing okay? 2 bass. And you said, no, I just turned around and saw you didn't have a limit. 2 that'll go 373. Not what you wanted, but we're starting another season. Here we go.
Yeah, that's not good. It's our home lake, so she didn't treat us very well today, but it's part of it. Use that as motivation. Look forward to Jordan.
You want to go down there and throw rocks in the water before you leave?
Might as well. I mean, they didn't buy anything we threw at them, so I don't know.
Splash around, cuss at it a little bit. Don't tell your mom I said you could cuss the lake. Get in trouble. All right, Brent Crow, Joe Lucarelli, both 63. We spent some time with them on ABT Live, and they had none when I pulled up, and then they started catching them. 12:07. 12:07. So you finally figured it out?
I don't know if we figured anything out. We figured out how to run that trolling motor on 100.
Listen, my batteries, I run Pro Guides, and they're great. Keeping up with y'all about did them in today. Brent, I don't know what you were doing. It was like you were drinking energy drink after energy drink.
Just trying to find a few fish, especially ones that would actually react and not give us the middle fin when we dropped our minnow down there.
You had some giving you the middle fin. I witnessed that a few times. But how'd you catch most of those fish? What kind of bait?
We caught all of them on a minnow. We threw it at the bottom a little bit, but I mean, we just had little flurries here and there. We just never found the right ones.
Looked like what you guys were doing, mainly suspended fish under bait.
Yeah, there was 22 million bait around there, but I don't know. There was a few little groups, and if you ever found a group, you caught one, but they were hard to find.
Well, way to turn it around from when I saw you and had a goose egg. All right, boat 73, James Scott coming up. They're blowing the horn for you out there, James. I did not set that up for you. Your fan base. 5, it'll go 9-12. Cold start to the season here at Smith Lake.
Yes, sir. It was about like practice, so wasn't disappointed. Found what I found in practice, picked up on it, but just couldn't get a big bite.
We'll see you down the road as always. Good to see you. John Kellett, Robert Story, both 64. 5 that will go. 10-13. You're trying to slide off stage. You don't even want to talk today. I can tell.
It's cold.
It was cold. It's getting colder, too, by the way.
Yeah, that's just one of the days you got to laugh about. So
Started with any day that starts with a 3-hour fog delay, it's like, man, all the game plans go out the window.
Yeah, I kind of spun out from that. I had a spot that they were biting early. Like you said in the podcast, you'd find somewhere that they'd feed early, and we had it. And I knew once that sun got up, it was over. So we didn't even go to it.
There is that wintertime window, man, early in the morning. You don't really think about that as much this time of year, but it certainly happens. We'll see you down the road. Brody Hopper, Jeremy Hopper, both 66. 5 that'll go 13:07, going to be just shy of the top 10. How'd you catch those?
I caught them all about 15 minutes ago on a minnow.
No kidding. You just waited all day and like, that's showing off, I feel like.
Hey, I mean, it had to happen at some point, and it happened. So
Great bag of fish. Good job. We'll see you guys down the road. Michael McLaurin and Jacob Walker, both 43. 5 that'll go 13-19. 13-19. I don't see the big fellas. He already gone back to Guntersville?
He had a club tournament he had to get to.
Some little tournament, Jacob Walker.
Something. No, he was late for an interview. So he ran to the truck and jetted back to Guntersville.
Y'all have a fun day out there?
Oh, yeah, we had a good day. We wish we'd have been a little bit north at Guntersville.
No doubt about it.
A lot more fun.
Great bag of fish to start the season. Jacob Walker leading the Bass Pro Tour event. He won the qualifying rounds to go to the top 10 and decided today, because it was an off day, to come fish for $25,000 here. Now he had to go back to Guntersville for an interview. That's tough life, ain't it?
yeah, that's a lot to put up with for sure.
Go fish for $100,000 tomorrow. Stephen West, Clayton Ellis had a heck of a season last year and looking like they're getting things going again. 5 that'll go 14-38. Going to take you to 4th place right now on the leaderboard. Yeah, hold up. Oh, we can stop the weigh-in for a cut. Y'all know the deal.
That'll be okay. Yeah, let's stop it.
We're going to weigh one for Mountain Dew Big Bass.
Yeah, this is important.
This is important? Okay. 416. Y'all got a bet going right now?
Oh, we bet everything. We bet what the crow's gonna fly.
Y'all better pick it out if it's a bet. That looks like a good one to weigh for Mountain Dew Big Bass. How'd you guys catch them today?
All scoping with the minnow and shaky head.
Scoping with a shaky head. Okay, 431. A new Mountain Dew Big Bass and a big Smith Lake beautiful spotted bass right there. Some 4-pounders starting to show up here. Y'all hold them up. I would tell you where you need to stand and all that, but I feel like y'all know how to do that at this point. Hold them up for Jared right out front in the purple right there. Hand me one up. Yeah, see, always. See how they do me? Like here's a 12-incher. I'm used to catching. I know that. Good to see y'all. All right. Boat 61 coming up next. He knows the drill here on Smith Lake. Lucas Black and Ethan Green, 5 that'll go 10.98. And you know what? I saw you over there in the fog delay. You had all kind of snacks out.
That's right. Had to fuel up. Took me a little nap as well. But, yeah, you know, I love fishing here. I grew up 40 minutes here, so I consider this my home lake. But I don't do well in tournaments here. But I got a young gun with me this year, Ethan Green, my buddy. We competed on the Tackle Warehouse circuit last year, and I'm trying to learn how to scope from him.
So he's a scoper.
Because I'm old.
You old like me.
That's right. So I just watched him scope and learned a lot. But we fished shallow today, caught a bunch of largemouth, and just didn't make it happen.
All you got to do, though, is beat your brother, right? That's the most important thing today.
Yeah, he weighs in a little bit later, so I'm a little curious. He was going after some spotted bass, so he may have beat us.
Did you learn anything about scoping from Ethan today?
Absolutely. If they don't bite, you better move on to the next one.
Send it on down the road. Good to see you guys. Ethan, thanks for being here. See y'all at the next one. Dylan Tucker, Mike Tucker, boat 60. 5 that'll go 10.66, double-digit start to the season.
That's all right. Made a bigger bite.
That's the name of the game on Smith Lake. We will see you at the next one. Boat 62, Scott Canterbury and Terry Stevens. Hey, Mr. Terry, how are you? Doing good, buddy. 5 that will go 7.83. Tough day on the pond, and Scott sent you up here by yourself.
Yeah, he did that on purpose. He knows I don't weigh bass, and he said, I want you to take him there. I said, I bet you do.
No doubt about it. He had 2 big wins last year. He said, hey, I can't start my 2026 like this.
Yeah, we didn't do too good today, but it's like that sometimes.
It can be. That's a fact. We'll see you down the road. All right, new team right here. Jimmy Mason and Cole Walker. A new combination, I should say, of Walker and Mason. 5 that'll go 11.03 today. He's got his cheating hat on. Did he cheat any today with that scope?
He did. I got to watch him all day. He's good at it, but never got another good one or two.
I know y'all had a pretty good practice, but catching those quality fish is always so tricky here.
It is. A 4-pounder makes a huge difference.
Now, Cole, did Jimmy complain in the back of the boat as bad as your dad, Lance, does?
No, he was much happier camper. Much happier. He had handed the snacks to the front.
Man, he's like a caddy?
Yeah, he used the net good. Like when I needed to change minnow rods out and get another one, he'd like pass it up there. So it was pretty well good. He's trained, you know.
You hoping they bite in a swim jig at Neely Henry?
Absolutely.
See you, boys. Benji and Dustin Seaborn coming up. How are you, sir? Boat 94.5. That'll go 10.19 for the Seaborns. Them shallow water fish didn't play today.
No, sir. We had a game plan set up. You know, we went out first thing this morning, was on guard for spots. We had our limit about an hour and 40 minutes. Then we went after largemouth. I had one. It's going to haunt me. So that was the only bite we got largemouth fishing, but that would have made a big difference.
Benji's going to get on you about that, ain't he?
Yeah, unfortunately.
All the way home. Good to see you guys. Josh Butler, Luke Hurst, boat 75. How are you, sir? Josh Butler, former champ out here on the ABTs. 5 to go 12.82. Good start to the season. How'd y'all catch them up?
We scoped all day. They were really deep.
we came out here a few times this week, and we found them. We found some of the ditches, but they won't bite. So we looked down a little bit, and they were down there in 60-plus foot. So
That's way down. I don't have enough string for that, I don't think, Josh.
I had to reline everything.
That's deep. 60 feet of water?
oh yeah, we had our thing set to 90 for most of the day. Sitting there, half ounce head, let it go all the way down. Sat there for a minute, and they were moving around so much. So you'd throw on them. By the time we got about halfway down, they'd be about 40 yards the other way. So.
Take some patience on that right there. Good to see y'all. Thanks for that info. 60 feet of water. I definitely do not have enough line for that. Jeremy Lamb and Blake Hall coming up next. Boat 69. This place is pretty special to you, I'd say, since you won the ABT North kickoff here last year.
It wasn't very special today, I can tell you. It was pretty
the other way?
Yeah, it kind of went the other way on us today.
Who you got with you?
This is my son, Ridge.
Ridge. Do you like to fish, Ridge?
Yes.
Do you like to fish in the cold?
Yes.
Okay. Anytime. Likes to fish. All right. 8:28 today. A little rougher on you. You guys had a great bag last year. Just a lot tougher day today.
Yeah, pretty rough. We caught them early and ran way up, tried to catch the largemouth, and it got clear on us. And it is what it is. But you'll like this. Caught all them on a whirly bee.
A whirly bee. Old Lawrenceburg Charlie Brewer slider special. I like it. Austin Swindle, Elliott Galt, boat 59. Picking up where they left off last year. 5 to go, 15:04. Going to go to second place. Just missing it. Great bag of fish. Are we going to weigh one for Mountain Dew Big? Or are they just all good ones? All solid fish. How'd y'all catch them today?
All on a jig. Yeah.
A jig.
You know, we had a great day. Caught a ton of fish just going down the bank, not looking at them, just going down the bank, fishing. We knew we, tried the scoping thing, couldn't ever get anything over 3 pounds, went to the bank, started catching them. Had about 10 minutes go, 4-pounder, come all the way out from under the dock, turned sideways. We had a 2.5 in there, and that 4 it really would have been good to us. But it happens.
Who lost it? Come on now.
Hey, I set the hook as hard as I possibly could. I rode him out from under the dock. He just came off. So
You were just hoping it was probably his net. He was waiting with the net and it spooked you or something.
I was hoping he'd dive out there and get it, but he just wouldn't do it.
Good partner would. Elliott ain't a good partner for doing that. Hold on. Hey, y'all in second place. We got a Thompson Tractor Company heavy lift coming up. Come on with it. Elliott was just trying to get away from it because I was giving him a hard time, as I tend to do. Any man that wears a dinosaur costume to a bass tournament, I'm going to give a hard time. Our last ABT 100 of the year last year was one day after Halloween, and Elliott shows up with an inflatable dinosaur costume on at Blast Off. Austin wasn't there for that. You cannot turn Elliott loose by himself anymore. It's not allowed. Tell him right here to Angela. All right, here come a couple fellas that had a special event here. Team Hurst won the ABT championship right here on Smith a few years back. Matthew and Roy Hurst 2 today for 407. Tough and cold start to the season.
Man, it was horrible. Horrible.
Listen, I'm not built for this. I don't like this kind of. Give me 60 and sunny.
I'm with you on that, man.
Hopefully we got better days ahead, boys. We'll see y'all soon. Keith Tripp and Jared Littner, boat 52. Got to spend some time. Good to see you, buddy. Been a while. 5 to go, 12.97 for Keith and Jared. I know we sent Jason Duran, chased you boys down today, and normally he's like Darian and I. We bring bad luck, but looks like you had a pretty good day despite the fact that Duran showed up.
Yeah, it was a fun day. We kind of got off on a weird rotation this morning with that fog delay, and so eventually we got around some, just no big ones, but that's the way it is. Had a great time. It's first time fishing ABT. It's legit, 100% legit. So definitely will be back as long as he lets me fish with him.
As long as Keith shows up.
Yeah, as long as, yeah.
We're glad to have you guys here. Great to have you. Littner and Tripp right there. All right, they know how to win in January on the ABT 100s. Jed Lamb and Andrew Loberg won the Snow Bowl a couple years ago. They got 5 today to go. 13:49. Going to have you just shy of the top 10. We started our day on ABT Live with you boys, scoping around a little bit, dragging a jig. Where did you go from there?
Man, we kind of ran all over. We started close and hoping we'd get an early bite, and then never got bit, and then just ran all over. Actually,
we caught most of our weight in brand new water on these spotted bass reservoirs. You just got to buzz around and, you know, find some fresh fish, and that's what we did. But it was cold, but we had a blast out there.
Well, Jed, I got some good news. You beat your brother, so.
Yeah, that's good after the performance they put on last year.
Exactly. You got him this go-round.
That's right. But he'll probably get me next time.
No doubt about it. He might. He's going to be trying. Good to see you guys. Todd Beatty, Ethan McDonald, winners last year on that ABT North. 5 to go 10-10. They weren't biting that pink worm today.
No, I couldn't get them to come up and commit to that.
They're still a little cold.
Still a little cold for that, but it's coming. It's coming.
Oh, we're getting there. Better days ahead for sure, boys. Good to see y'all. Go Vols. Some Tennessee boys right there. Boat 92. Matt Green, Chance Perry. Going all the way to third place. 5 to go 1476. 1476. How'd y'all catch them?
Man, we were podunking around with a jig all day, trying to stay warm, mostly on a jig all day.
What kind of cover are you approaching with that jig to catch 1476?
Pretty shallow. I mean, you know, we caught probably our deepest fish today, probably out of 12 foot of water. I really feel like we got pretty fortunate, but last couple hours were pretty tough. I think we made most of our damage in that first 2 hours.
Sun went away, cloudy and windy. Got weird this afternoon. Y'all go ahead and hold them up right there. Third place. Thompson Tractor Company heavy lift right there. They're doing some heavy lifting here in these later flights. That is for sure. We're into the 14-pound range just to be in the top 10 on Smith Lake. This January kickoff here. Matt Green, Chance Perry. Up next, boat 81, Jade Keaton, Chad Sykes coming on up here. What's up, Jade? Good to see you, man. Chad. Oh, they got the crew with them. The bosses are coming. Great bag of fish. 5 to go 1462. Going to take you to fourth place. Shaking things up late in the game. Did y'all pay those people to do that?
We may have a little bit.
Okay, that's fine. Hey, it's totally acceptable. Sometimes you got to make your own press. I'm here for it. How'd y'all catch those?
A little scope and a little shallow.
What were you doing shallow to catch them?
Just fishing boat docks.
Fishing boat docks. Man, y'all got a crew. Do you like to fish? You like to fish when it's cold?
No.
No, hey, I like it. That's a great answer. Solid answer. Neither do I. Y'all hold them up. You want to hold up on these cold bass? You hold on to them tight. There you go. They don't have teeth. Look, that's like a pro. You knew what to do. He said, give me that thing. So, no. He needs a jersey on. He's ready to roll. All right, y'all hold him up right out here. For the fella in the purple jacket, Jared, right there. There you go. Good job. Right here for Miss Angela. He knew what to do. Understood the assignment. Great job, guys. And he said, I said, do you like fishing the cold? He said, no. I appreciate that. Damian Willis, Mark Stewart. Good job, guys. Damian Willis and Mark Stewart, boat 100. Damian has won here before. 5 to go, 1198. Going to be a little short today on a cold Smith Lake kickoff.
Yeah, it was not what we were hoping for, but, you know, it is what it is.
Listen, when you roll out 3 hours after you're supposed to, sometimes it just kind of mixes things up a little bit.
It makes you speed things up.
There's no doubt.
Yeah.
We saw some folks really flying through some water that otherwise they wouldn't have.
Yeah, I wish we'd had a lot of water to fly through. We kind of ran out of stuff to fish, but, you know, we just caught what we could catch, and that's all we come up with today.
Glad to have you guys here. We'll see you at the next one. Walt Roberts, Robert Greenberg, winners on Wheeler Lake a couple years ago in the ABT 100. Good to see you. Team Bait Fuel in the house. 5 to go, 907. 907. Now, you're used to this weather, aren't you?
Not really. I like to be in Florida.
I don't blame you. I'd like to be there right now. I love Coleman, Alabama, but Florida weather sounds pretty nice. Walt, Smith Lake spotted bass treated you not nice today.
No, we were looking for the largemouth, and we only found one.
That's what we said on the podcast, that largemouth is normally what it takes to kind of bump you over the edge here. There's so many 2.5 pound spots. You catch a 4 or 5 pound largemouth, it can change your day in a hurry.
Yeah, we spent most of the day doing that, and then we had to go out and catch our 5, so see what we got.
Spotted bass. Well, good to see you guys. We'll see you at the next one. Stay warm. Uh-oh. A new team alert right here. Spotted Bass Hammers. Zeke Gossett, Joey Nanaya, 5 and a go, 11:09. I really built that up for 11:09. Zeke won the ABT 100 Angler of the Year race and the ABT South. So I mean, a lot to live up to, Joey. And I understand you're fishing these with this Zeke, and then you're fishing the ABT South with another Zeke.
Yeah, I'm excited to fish those with my son, and Zeke Gossett and I here have fished together for years, and so it's cool to get back together. It's been like 4 years since we fished a tournament together, because the other trail we used to fish, they have tournaments on Sundays, and I'd like to be with my family at church on Sunday. So the ABTs are perfect for that, and then to be able to fish with my family. And we had a great time today. We always have fun when we fish. We're very relaxed people, and we had a good time, and we caught 5 2-pounders and do what we could do.
On this lake, you never know, right? You get around the bites, will they be 3 pounds, will they be 2.5, 2.25? That's the difference makers. Zeke, are you still floating a little bit from that ABT 100 Angler of the Year trophy?
Yeah, I put it on at night and it just flex around my room.
You just walk around with the belt on? Dude, I would walk across the stage with that belt every single time forever.
Yeah, I should have.
He's been wearing it all.
Make that happen, Joey.
Yeah, he's been wearing it, but it looks good on him. So maybe we'll win another. We got to win the next 2 tournaments. We're there.
We're there. All right. Next time. All right. We need Trace Antunes and Dalen Milam to the side of the stage, please. Trace and Dalen, if you can hear me, come on up here to the side of the stage. Boat 89, Lee Black. Casey Mims, 5 today. That will go 13-20. Hello, sir. You had 1 goal today. I mean, you want to win 25 grand, but you want to beat your brother too, and you did. So now you got bragging rights in the Black family.
That's a good thing.
It's always a good thing. Give him a hard time.
Yeah, I always give him a hard time.
As you should. Now, you guys fish this lake a lot. How'd you attack Smith Lake today on a short, fog-shortened day?
Stayed close. Didn't want to run around and waste time.
Fish shallow today?
No, we fished deep.
Fish deep. How deep are we talking?
We caught some, probably about 30 foot, but I have caught them deeper than that. But
had a guy tell me earlier, 60 feet of water today he caught his bass. That's getting on down there.
I ain't got enough line on my reel for that.
Neither do I. Good to see you guys. Thanks for being here. Josh Chappell, Wesley Sams. What's up, Wesley? Good to see you. Boat 85. 5 today. That'll go 10-22 on the home pond. Slow start today. Just sitting around, hurry up and wait.
Yeah, that first 3 hours I need. That's the key, to what we do. And we got 5 pretty quick. And I told Josh, I said, all right, I heard somebody mention it a while ago, let's go try to catch a big head. And we did. We stayed shallow after lunch. Of course, we didn't blast off till about lunch. But anyway, we kept our head down, and we were grinding all day long. He may be back there trashing all of my stuff, knowing that, hey, he's not catching any fish on this, never has.
Break all your rods back there?
He very well could. So
that's a bad start to a new partnership.
Well, that's all right. I didn't hold up my end of the bargain today. I thought we'd be okay, but it's just a struggle. It's so hard to catch a 3-pounder. I mean, some of these guys, you fish against guys like this right here, it don't seem all that difficult, but when you live here and you fish all the time, it's hard to catch a 3-pounder. I mean, they're like gold, and I think you see what's leading 16 pounds, so it's tough.
Lots of 2-pounders in Smith Lake.
Lots of 2-pounder. I don't know what happened. It's like we lost a class of fish over the last 4 or 5 days.
Swam somewhere else.
Not where I'm fishing.
Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for being here. Brandon Gross, Brian Johnson, boat 97.5. That'll go 10.78. You got some of them 2-pounders that Wesley Sams was just talking about.
That's right. We're just like everybody else, running around shallow the rest of the day trying to catch a big and never could.
That's the name of the game here at Smith. Thank you for being here. A red blur running all around the lake. L.J. Brown and Lee Brown. They was the fastest, I guarantee it. 5 to go, 11:04. Not what you want to start the year, but a double-digit bag in the cold. I'll take it.
Yeah, it wasn't as good as practice, but ready to get back on Neely on the home pond. So
coming up in June.
Right.
It better not be this cold there. Something's gone horribly wrong.
It won't. It's going to show out then.
Can't wait. Good to see you guys. All right. Not it. He's shaking his head. The last qualifier in the Bassmaster Classic coming up in Knoxville, Tennessee. Opens EQ Angler of the Year Fisher Anaya, fishing with his dad Ryan today. 5 that'll go 12:58. 12:58, going to have you just shy of the top 10. Pro Guide Batteries leaderboard top 10. And, you had one of the years that you will never forget in your life last year. Now that the calendar's clicked over to 2026, do you just expect to win when you roll out at the boat ramp?
I mean, you got to have confidence in yourself. If you're going to do it, you're going to have confidence. So, we had a really good practice this week. We practiced 2 days and had over 17 both days of practice. And I figured it was going to go our way, and it just didn't happen. Like, something changed overnight that wouldn't bite, that just followed. So there's nothing you can do about it. I'm more than happy to have 12 pounds, and I leave here in about 20 minutes and go to Florida.
All right, real quick. We're just a couple weeks out from you strapping it up against some of the best in the world in that Bassmaster Elite Series. How you feeling? The nerves starting to come on? You thinking about it? What's going through your mind?
I try not to think about it. I'm just going to go fishing, and if it's my time to catch them, I won't catch them.
You know what you should do first day?
What?
Slap Gerald Swindle right in the mouth. That's what I would do. Just right there, blast off in front of everybody. Fisher and I. All right, Boat 77. Alex Davis, Derek Hicks. Let us spend some time with them on ABT Live. 5 that'll go 12:08 today. Y'all were running some scoping and cranking programs. Derek said the water was dirty, then it cleared up. The shallow water deal went away, and y'all ran away from us. Said we're making a long run, and it looks like you rebounded for a good bag on Smith.
Yeah, we went scoping and ended up in the last hour caught like 9 overs. Wish we'd have been there all day, but that's fishing. Had fun. I'll be glad to go home watch some football where it's warm.
No doubt about that. Good to see you guys. We'll see you down the road. And then there were none at the tanks right now. In the lead, you got Trace Antunes, Dalen Milam with 15.98, just shy of 16 pounds. Second place, Austin Swindle. Elliott Galt, 15.04. Third place, Matt Green, Chance Perry with 14.76. Fourth place, Jade Keaton and Chad Sykes with 14.62. Matt Adams and Jason Whitehead in fifth place with 14.57. In sixth place, Brian Stifler, Wesley Gore, 14.56. Seventh place, Stephen West, Clayton Ellis with 14.38. Eighth place, James Swindle, Paul Ernest, 14.36. Ninth place, Brian Adamson, Ryan Lloyd, 14.33. And rounding out the Pro Guide Batteries leaderboard top 10, Chad Hall, Alan Glasgow with 14.32. And the current leaders, this is their very first ABT ever. It's a good way to just, show up, show out, no big deal. Gain a bunch of enemies, like, oh, gosh, who are these? Get everybody looking out for you. 15.98 here at Smith Lake. We're winding things down here. We appreciate everybody that tuned in on ABT Live today. And if you missed ABT Live, we're doing a Garmin giveaway. We're calling it the Great Garmin Giveaway during ABT Live. And I'm getting word the scales are closed. The scales are closed. So we'll be back here in just a few minutes to wrap things up, make it officially official. But real quick on that Great Garmin giveaway, if you watch ABT Live, if you share our lives on social media, comment, you got to like, comment, and share. Only one entry per live. But at each live this year, you can qualify, and at the end of the ABT 100s, the ABT Norths, and the ABT Souths, we will be giving away Garmin Echo Map units. And Daniel Montgomery is not eligible.
That was my next question.
You are not eligible. I've already. Danny Montgomery is eligible, though, from what I hear. We'll be back in a few minutes to wrap things up here at this 2026 ABT 100 kickoff presented by Phoenix Boats.
Live coverage of the Alabama Bass Trail is presented by Phoenix Boats and brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors, by Amherst Credit Union, by 13 Fishing, Larry Puckett Chevrolet, and by Jax. It's all about the South. Live coverage returns right after this.
At Phoenix
Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
We truly love the sport of fishing.
that's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
The perfect checking account doesn't exist. Not at a bank, that is. So why do you keep looking there? At AmFirst, you can get no minimum balance or monthly fees, an instant issue debit card, and free checks with unlimited check writing. But who doesn't want more? Like a rewards program you'll actually use, and convenient digital tools that make it easy to manage your account from anywhere. Now you could try and find that at a bank, or you could save yourself the trouble by checking with us.
Stetson Blaylock, Todd Otten, Head Cherry. Let's go!
Garmin Live Scope, I tell you right now, if you don't have it, you are behind. It's just wild. It's like a video game.
If you do not have that Garmin Live Scope, you are definitely missing out.
Bassmaster Classic Champion!
This is Jack's Country, where great things come to those who wait. And that wait is finally over. Introducing Jack's all-new Country Rib Classic. Tender, boneless ribs slathered in sweet and tangy barbecue sauce with pickles and onions on a toasted hoagie bun. Plus golden fries and your choice of fried pie, all for just $6.49. Now that's a meal worth remembering. We're Jack's, and we're all about the South.
All right, Chad, got a big one today. Tell us a little bit about it.
Caught it on a jig, and the fog hurt us like it hurt everybody else. So we just went and found like a secondary pattern yesterday once the sun got up, and so we just went and did that in what time we had today and caught some pretty good fish.
What'd you catch the big one on?
A jig. Caught a jig.
Any color specific?
Just green pumpkin.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that $1,000 if that Mountain Dew big bass holds up.
Yeah, we'll see. I hope it does.
That's a pretty good paycheck to get home, right?
That's right.
Good job. Appreciate you.
See y'all.
All right, 1438, but also 431 for the Mountain Dew big bass, an extra $1,000. What you gonna do with that?
Buy more scoping minnows.
Tell me what you caught it on besides the scoping minnow.
We were throwing really heavy jig heads with really small minnows to imitate those super small herring they're feeding on, and that's pretty much what we targeted all day. I don't think we ever threw a minnow over 3.5 inches.
What time did you catch it today?
Ooh, it would probably.
Wasn't early.
We didn't get to our fish till probably 10:15 or so, maybe 10. So I think it was probably around 12 o'clock. We already had about 12 pounds, and that really boosted us a lot. That's great.
Catching one of that lull time of the day is kind of hard to catch them, but you did good.
Most of them at 40 foot and deeper with that half-inch scoping head.
Wow, that's cool. Good job, guys. Proud of y'all.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. All right, Green and Perry sliding into that third place slot currently. How's it feel?
Feels pretty good. Be glad to get home, get warmed up.
All right, tell me about that first bite this morning.
First bite came pretty early. First spot, caught on a jig. We caught probably 6-7 fish on our first spot. Caught pretty much everything we had before 11:30, 12 o'clock. Sun went away, and so did the bite. It was tough ever since then.
How was practice?
Practice was decent. It's cold. Just a lot of changing conditions and stuff with day-to-day stuff. I mean, I went, it was raining one day. I got up here Thursday, I guess it was, and kind of looked around and knew it was going to kind of be a weird day today. Kind of felt like every time I come over here it's going to be foggy and whatnot, and we just made the best of it, man. I mean, the wind shifted directions 3 different times today out there and just tried to stay in the right way.
Yeah. Good job, guys. Good job. Really good. Hope it holds on. All right, 15:04 for Swindle and Galt. Guys, tell us how it started this morning.
It started super fast. Had about a 50-minute run. Got down. He set the boat down. First cast was a 320 something. And 7 minutes we had probably 12 pounds. It was just one after another after another. Kind of never really went anywhere without catching a 3-pounder. Everywhere we bounced to, we caught a 3-pounder. And 10 minutes before weigh in, he sticks a big one, pulls it halfway out from under the dock. It turns sideways. I go to unvelcro the net. As soon as I do, I hear him say some choice words because it went the other way. So.
Well, still a good top 10 at least at that point, so definitely a good payday for you guys. So appreciate y'all. Good job. Thank you. All right, Trace and Dalen, 15.98 on a tough day today. Fog delay. Tell us a little bit about that first bite.
First bite was around the dock. Actually wasn't. It was actually on a jig, our first bite. But we pulled up to our first dock and we were able to skip it up under there and get that bite. And it was a small one first, but we ended up calling that one out.
Tell me about the pattern for today. What was going on?
Shoot, we were really running wild all day. I mean, we ran from all the way up here, like 2 minutes from the boat ramp, to almost 40 minutes away. And there really wasn't no pattern. We were just kind of looking around, and we'd run into something that would work, and we'd try and duplicate it, but it would never duplicate. So we just kept running what we think.
Sitting with 15.98 kind of feels good to start way in this way, right?
It does. It kind of scary, and we didn't have a big one. Didn't catch a kicker like we were wanting to, but we'll see how it shakes out.
Good luck, guys. Good job.
Alabama Bass Trail live coverage is presented by Phoenix Boats and sponsored in part by Garmin, Rapala, Crush City, VMC, by Mountain Dew, and by Thompson Tractor Company. We'll be right back with more live coverage after these messages.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
I want to talk to you about Piranha 02.
This is the exact system that we are running behind stage in all of our tanks to keep our fish healthy and alive so we can get them back in the water.
Every dead fish costs you a lot of money. So I've been really impressed. It's an oxygen enrichment system that helps out, keeps these fish alive, and lets you catch and release them.
Weight is the key in tournament fishing, so take care of it. Go to Piranha 02 and take a look.
It's the moment when everything is on the line and precision, power, and control make all the difference. A moment over 20 years in the making, anchored on loyalty, trust, and support that goes beyond all expectations. A relentless pursuit of perfection. all born from a revolutionary idea to help you rule the water. Power Pole.
Some things ain't worth keeping. Yesterday's traditions, today's adventures, tomorrow's memories. Now that's something worth keeping. Fish Alabama and find your keeper.
For more information, visit fishalabama.org.
This is Jack's Country, where food can bring you home faster than any road. Let our smoked bologna sandwich take you back with eggs and melted cheese on Texas toast, or get 2 smoked bologna biscuits for $4.44. We're Jack's, and we're all about the South.
Not too bad, not big.
This portion of Alabama Bass Trail Live is presented by Phoenix Boats and sponsored by Pro O2, fish care at its finest, by Alpha Insurance, C. Thomas Shelton, Alpha Man, brought to you by NetBait, Power Pole, Sweet Home Alabama, and by Yamaha. There's more to come.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
We truly love the sport of fishing.
that's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
The perfect checking account doesn't exist. Not at a bank, that is. So why do you keep looking there? At AmFirst, you can get no minimum balance or monthly fees, an instant issue debit card, and free checks with unlimited check writing. But who doesn't want more? Like a rewards program you'll actually use, and convenient digital tools that make it easy to manage your account from anywhere. Now you could try and find that at a bank, or you could save yourself the trouble by checking with us.
Stetson Blaylock, Todd Auten, Head Fury, let's go!
Garmin Live Scope, I tell you right now, if you don't have it, you are behind. It's just wild. It's like a video game.
If you do not have that Garmin Live Scope, you are definitely missing out.
Bassmaster Classic Champion!
Welcome to Minnow King. How can I help you?
Everything looks good. I'm friggin' starving, man. Been spawning all morning.
Ugh, TMI, bro. What do you want?
I'll take a Crush City freeloader and gizzard shad.
Anything to drink.
Water.
Pull ahead, please. Welcome to Minnow King.
We're gonna have what he's had.
Yeah, throw me in a Ned BLT, too.
Pull ahead, please.
Calm down. Quit feeding him so much.
Hey, man, I'm trying to, man.
If you overfeed him, he's gonna hide under a log.
This is Jack's Country, where great things come to those who wait. Jack's all-new Country Rib Classic. Tender, boneless rib, barbecue sauce, pickles, and onions on a toasted bun with fries and pie for just $6.49. The wait is over. We're Jack's, and we're all about the South.
This segment of live coverage of the Alabama Bass Trail presented by Phoenix Boats is brought to you in part by Bait Fuel, Halo Fishing Rods, by TH Marine, Snag Proof, by Pro Guide Batteries, and by fishalabama.org. Live coverage continues right after this.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
We truly love the sport of fishing.
that's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
I want to talk to you about Piranha 02.
This is the exact system that we are running behind stage in all of our tanks to keep our fish healthy and alive so we can get them back in the water.
Every dead fish costs you a lot of money. So I've been really impressed. It's an oxygen enrichment system that helps out, keeps these fish alive. Now lets you catch and release them.
Weight is the key in tournament fishing, so take care of it. Go to Piranha 02 and take a look.
Nobody wants to run out of power when they're on the water. There is a better way. Introducing the Charge Marine Power Management Station from PowerPole that does the work of 3 devices: a traditional battery charger, a charge on the run, and an emergency start system. PowerPole Charge.
Some things ain't worth keeping. Yesterday's traditions, today's adventures, tomorrow's memories. Now that's something worth keeping. Fish Alabama and find your keeper.
For more information, visit fishalabama.org.
This is Jack's Country, where we've always had a thing for classics. Jack's Country Rib Classic. Tender, boneless rib, barbecue sauce, pickles, and onions on a toasted bun with fries and a pie for just $6.49. Start the year off with a classic. Jack's, we're all about the South.
Not too bad, not big.
Welcome back to Smith Lake Park in Coleman, Alabama. Miss K, we got another season going. And you always say a season can't end until it starts. So here we go, kicking off the 2026 ABTs in amazing fashion. Lots of big spotted bass crossing the stage.
You know, as it always does with Alabama Bass Trail, it starts off with a big bang. And we had that this morning. You know, we never like to have an inclement weather, delay, but it was the right thing to do. And if I'm not mistaken, I mean, I'm just trying to look at the top of that leaderboard. Top 3 teams, I'm not sure they've ever been in the top 3 on the Alabama Bass Trail 100. So shook things up a little bit coming down here to Smith Lake in January. So cool to see new people at the top of the leaderboard, and what a way to kick the season off.
Now our favorite part, handing out those awesome trophies and all the cash. Starting with third place with $1,476, Matt Green and Chance Perry going to take home $10,000. That's worth freezing out there on Smith Lake and waiting out a fog delay. Matt and Chance getting it done on Smith. Some of the best trophies in bass fishing right there. Very tight tournament here at Smith Lake. Not a lot separating 10th from first today, as it tends to be here at Smith. All right, great job, guys. Second place. They started the year off with a top 3 last year at Guntersville. After having some motor trouble, they said it was a terrible day, and I think they ended up weighing like 28 pounds or something crazy. Austin Swindle and Elliott Galt with 15.04. $12,500 for Galt and Swindle. Got the fam in tow. Said they lost one that they might remember on the way home for a while. Great job. Fish shallow most of the day to get it done. All right, and newcomers to the Alabama Bass Trail 100, and what a way to kick things off. Show up, show out with $15.98, worth $33,000. Does that sound pretty good to you, boys? Trace Antunes and Dalen Milam. That's one way to bust onto the Alabama Bass Trail scene. Taking home $25,000 first place and $8,000 from Phoenix Boats. $33,000. Definitely worth freezing on a Saturday. Shaking them in a paid off today for Antunes and Milam. Garmin Live Scope getting it done for them. In a very tight tournament. You know, Miss Kay, we said 18 pounds on the podcast. We were wrong. We're not ever wrong. We've never been wrong before, Miss Kay. But we were wrong on 18 pounds. But we did not think we would be sitting for 3 hours either. $33,000. Congrats, guys. Great job. Welcome to the Alabama Bass Trail. All right, Mountain Dew Big Bass going to Stephen West, Clayton Ellis, $1,000. Adding to their Alabama Bass Trail winnings. They were stacking it up last year. Narrowly missed winning the Angler of the Year race in the ABT 100s last season. Had a fantastic season. You want to take those to the bank. Stephen and Clayton had a 431 spotted bass today. All right. And now giving away some of the AmFirst contingency money. $2,000 going to Chad Hall. Chad and Alan Glasgow in 10th place today, 1432, but got that AmFirst money. They bring you our ABT Live. Good job, buddy. Also had a big old spotted bass today, over 4 pounds, Chad Hall. All right. And it pays to run those Garmin units. Jade Keaton taking home the Garmin bonus today. Extra $500 after finishing 4th place with 1462. He and Chad Sykes. Great day. They won $9,000 for 4th place and an extra $500 for running those Garmins. We appreciate everybody tuning in on ABT Live today. Everybody showing up here at Smith Lake Park and watching the weigh-in at home. And up next, we've got Lake Jordan in the ABT South, and then we'll be up the road at Lake Gunnersville for the ABT North kickoff. We will see y'all down the road.
Today's live coverage of the Alabama Bass Trail has been presented by AmFirst Federal Credit Union.